If you have a 100% agreement, you can agree to temporary orders without mediation. Judge will sign your order. I think that's only happened once or twice.
Hi friends, welcome to My Divorce Real Estate. I'm Amber Gifford, and today we have Mia Baratowski.
Yes.
She's our family law attorney who is in the Houston surrounding area that we work on a regular basis with.
Yes.
And we're here to answer some burning questions. So this is a good one. I hear this all the time too. What is a temporary order? And tell us.
So do you mean what is a temporary restraining order or what is temporary orders? There's two different things.
So let's hear both. And I think
I think you mean temporary restraining order.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. People are thinking, oh, I don't have to duke it out. It has nothing to do with that, right?
Right. No,
okay, so tell us
has
both.
a really intimidating, scary sounding name. But a temporary restraining order, or a TRO, is filed generally with the petition. So the first document that you file in a case. And it's good for 14 days. It can be extended, but it's not often extended. But essentially what it's supposed to do is, I call them like play nice rules, right?
Oh,
so it's a standard list of 25 or 30 rules. So I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but essentially it's play nice with the other spouse. Don't go take out a lot of debt in your name.
I can't buy a boat.
Don't try to sell your house. Don't take out a lien. Don't talk poorly about the other parent in front of your kids, basically things like that. Things that you probably already know that you should be doing, but it's always good to have a court order in place.
Yes. Because some people go cuckoo when they find out they're being served and having a divorce.
It's a court order, so a judge signs it, and if someone violates it, then you're in violation of a court order.
Not good.
And you can go tattle on them to the judge.
And I'm sure people do.
So that's what a temporary restraining order, or a TRO is.
TRO.
Yes.
Got it.
And what it's really meant to, it's supposed to be like a placeholder to get you into temporary orders, which I'll talk about in a second, but with how backlogged Harris and Fort Bend counties are, it doesn't really work that way anymore. And both counties now require mediation before a temporary orders hearing. They're just some nice ground rules for the pendency of your divorce. What temporary orders is kind of the next step after you get the spouse served and have your TRO in place. Temporary orders are essentially kind of like practice decree language or provisions, right? So temporary orders, it's another court order. You will have to go to mediation to try to settle it between yourselves and the mediator. If that doesn't work, you go to a temporary orders hearing.
I think mediation is good. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, but it really...
I love mediation. I'm a huge proponent.
Me too. And it resolves huge fights over stuff because there's another video we have on it. You can search for that, but we were in separate rooms. And if you come to the table, though, at mediation, and you already have it all laid out because you and your soon-to-be ex are amicable, then, hey, you may not have to go through jig and jogging of everything. Or maybe you don't even have to go if you know everything.
Right.
Do you? If you got it all laid out.
If you have a 100% agreement, you can agree to temporary orders without mediation. Judge will sign your order. I think that's only happened once or twice. To me, at least.
Yeah.
If you generally need temporary orders, then you probably have some issues you need to work out. Because if you have a truly uncontested case where you and your spouse have come to a full agreement on everything, kids, property, you can kind of just fly right past temporary orders. They're not required. They're just, when a divorce is, 9 months, 1 year, 18 months, 2 years long, like you need some provisions in place.
I agree.
Regarding your kids, who's going to live in the house.
I mean, it's a safety thing too. Like you have some sort of security net here that you can fall back on too. So
it's just something to go by. So there is a difference between temporary orders and temporary restraining order. They sound really similar, but they're absolutely not the same thing.
So if you hear temporary restraining order or TRO, it does not mean they can't punch you, which they shouldn't, by the way.
Right.
But it's not about
really
that.
Fun because sometimes temporary orders are called TOs.
Oh, goodness gracious. We don't, y'all in your legal lingo. I mean, we need like a definition.
The acronyms are.
Yeah. So,
overwhelming.
well, anyway, that's helpful information if you're going to the TRO or you're having a, Tito?
You may need some Tito's after all this.
You might. And we are not proponents of that, by the way. Disclaimer. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. And as always, we are here to bring you real life experiences to all your real estate needs. Like and subscribe for some more tips. That was awesome. You might need some Tito's. We should have a big bottle. That was a good one.